And welcome to another video from All American Computer Repair. As always, you can find about all of our services on our website, allamericancomputerrepair.com, as well as you follow us on our blog, as well as all of our videos here on YouTube. So we're talking about the quarterly earnings report of Apple, Microsoft, and Google. Surprisingly enough, we want to talk about Microsoft first because it was kind of shocking results from their quarterly earnings report. So they had a major shocker, I guess you could say, in the earnings report, saying that $900 million so far has been made on the Surface tablet. You want to remember, too, that when we talk about this past quarter for these companies, past quarter was obviously the Christmas holiday, so a lot more purchasing will go on then than any other time of the year. So Microsoft obviously made a huge profit on that. The Xbox One, obviously another big revenue generator for them. As well as the Office 365. They said they had a huge move over from that, they have, I believe they said 5 or 6 million subscribers right now, so a big jump for them that was really unexpected from everybody. And as well as another big jump for them that they had that a lot of people didn't expect is their cloud-based enterprise services that they offered. So a couple of big shockers from Microsoft. Obviously, their biggest revenue generator, as always, is their enterprise software. So they had two big revenue generators as far as that goes, being SQL and System Center. System Center, as you know, had a big overhaul, and they're trying to make it one big kind of cloud-based System Center product. They've kind of really integrated those products very nicely. So SQL and System Center were obviously their two biggest generators, as well as all their enterprise software, which isn't a big shocker for Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft has always been, you know, a company that, you know, sells enterprise software and all that. Obviously, as you know, this is over the last year or so, Microsoft's had a huge change. They've changed from, you know, the old slogan of, you know, desktop on every, desktop, a laptop on every single desk to, you know, a services company. So a big change from Microsoft in the way they're doing things now as far as their slogan and their logo and all that stuff. So definitely a big change from Microsoft, but from their earnings report, it looks like they definitely, this change that they're doing is definitely paying off, so good for them. So another company that their reports came out, obviously, was Apple. Apple, obviously, the big chunk of their revenue coming from the iPhone and iPad sales, as well as their PC sales. Believe it or not, judging from their particular business model and from their earnings report, they don't make a lot on iTunes, and they definitely don't make a lot on the iPod. So those two things were really surprising. I thought their iTunes and their App Store stuff would make quite a bit of the revenue, but it doesn't make up at all a large portion of their revenue, which is kind of shocking to me. Some other things as well when it came to the earnings report that we learned about. Obviously, Apple still not really focusing on that cloud environment too much. They're really more concerned about you know, selling hardware and all that. Obviously, their business model not set up for a cloud-based environment yet. Obviously, you can share your files amongst multiple Apple devices, but they're not set up yet for a cloud environment. So Google as well came out with their quarterly earnings report, but Google doesn't release as much information, not as in detail as Apple and Microsoft does. But apparently, a huge chunk of their revenue coming from what they call Google Sites revenue. Apparently, that was a huge part of their revenues. So that was obviously on their revenue report, talking about paid clicks. It increased approximately 31% over the last fourth quarter of 2012, 13% over the last third quarter of 2013. So the paid per click ads are obviously up. So they definitely, I mean, they're definitely not hurting. We know they are making some changes to the Android market on how they do business with the Android, what they're going to do with the Android, what they're going to do from the Motorola side. There definitely is some huge changes coming as far as that goes, but we'll get more information from that as it progresses. So I want to thank everybody for listening, and as always, you can find all of our services on our website and, of course, all of our videos here on YouTube. Thank you very much.